Janelle Randall is a mother, wife, producer, and a small business owner. She has been exploring her passion with goats and agriculture ever since she was a young girl. Her love and desire for quality food and produce led to her decision in starting a local, produce-based business called Goats and Gardens.
My love for goats kind of came from when I was a kid. My best friend in grade school was local here, and her family raised Saanens. So I had goats throughout my youth years showing in 4-H. And then I went to ISU as a transfer student into the pre-vet program. And transitioned back to the dairy side of it and started milking for our use. And we enjoyed it, and so we decided to start sharing it a couple years ago. And welcomed quite a lot in our community. So.
For several years now, Janelle has been supplying her community with fresh produce, both from her garden and her goats. Goats and Gardens offers a variety of products, all the way from goat milk and cheese to fresh or canned produce.
We offer the goat milk soaps, cheese, fresh cheddar cheese, and then also our canned products, limited more to the pickled and the jellies. It's a lot of work. I mean, everyone has to understand, anytime you take a self-owned or a self-business onto yourself, you do the work. And it's a day in, day out. You bleed for it. And also having a partner in it with my spouse. He does so much.
Janelle and her husband Reg met at Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa, both pursuing their passions as young adults. Janelle and Reg work together with the animals every day, taking care of the goats and putting in the labor and time to harvest the produce and create products for Janelle's business.
I get to eat really well, which is one thing I'm passionate about, is good food. So we have a lot of good food. But just to see how much happiness that brings her. It's a lot easier to stay married to someone for 23 years if they're in a good mood.
The entire process from milking the goats to creating the dairy products takes place on their farm. With 18 goats in total currently, Janelle stays busy managing the business and her ever-growing herd of goats.
Goats are such an interesting animal. They're much like dogs, where you can bond with them. And then they can be like a cat and go, yeah, whatever, and walk away. They come to you when they're interested, and some of them have no interest in you, and others want to be by you all the time.
Janelle is especially passionate about the quality and purity of all her produce. Living with several food allergies herself, she understands the importance of real, unprocessed, wholesome food.
All my animals, as much as possible, are chemical-free. All my garden produce and fruit produce are chemical-free. I don't use any chemicals in there that's not an organic base chemical. And knowing that I can run out to my garden and pull a carrot and wipe it off and eat it straight from the garden is wonderful.
Goats and Gardens runs solely on the support of local consumers. Janelle attends multiple vendor fairs throughout the year, selling her produce and goat products. As a small producer located in a rural community, Janelle understands the importance of buying locally.
Local, knowing that it was fed here in Mahaska County or your local county or your area, and putting that money that you would be paying in grocery stores chain to then have paid their retailer cut to their transporter cut. Let's just pay it straight to the producer. Cut out all those middlemen that are getting their cut out of it and just pay the producer for their time and their efforts and what they put into it. We're fortunate enough to do this because we love it. I think that's where a lot of people, they always say, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your